up, guys? Welcome to the vlog. It is January 5th, 5:33 a.m. currently right now. And I'm doing a bunch of stuff. Let me get you guys caught up real quick. I'm reading $100 Million Offer, first book by Alex Ramosi. I'm halfway through that. I just bought this book today by Russell, what's his name? Brunson. And I'm on page, 10, but there was like 50 million forwards. Essentially, it's just talking about how you can make a better product for your customers, how you can acquire more customers by making a better product, essentially. I've also purchased his other two books here that came out, and I'll be reading those. And I am talking with my team over in Europe as we are finalizing the new website. So there's a lot going on, while at the same time I am writing my book on, like what I mentioned to you guys the other day, on my life, and essentially it's going to be titled How to Not Care What People Think. And that's kind of, I'm basing the whole book around that because there's a lot of life lessons in there. But how I got to that conclusion is through my life story. And I'll read to the first really paragraph. I remember a needle going into my foot at the age of 4 and my toe cramping upwards as I was screaming with my parents around me and my kickboxing sensei encouraging me to be strong. I was getting chemotherapy shot into my foot as most of my other access points of my body were used up from previous IV treatments. It hurt, and the feeling was like a burning icy sensation that went into my body and dispersed up into every organ, heart, and brain. And this is coming from a guy who had a giant drill needle shoved into his pelvis from a bone marrow examination just about a year before without so much as a squeak, according to my parents. As young as I can remember, I always wanted to be liked. I was never popular in school. I guess I was just a different thinker. Having had histiocytosis X at the age of 6 months until I was about 6 years old with chemotherapy treatments and tons of other surgeries, blood transfusions, operations, and examinations, I was left slightly coddled by my parents, who almost lost their only child, their son, from essentially birth. The first 6 years of my life were spent in and out of children's hospital, and if it weren't for my parents' care, love, and innovation to keep me alive with the help of some doctors, I wouldn't be here and you wouldn't be reading this. I don't know who's reading this, and I don't know if I've ever impacted you in some way. I also don't know if you are a fan or someone who dislikes me. But one thing I do know is that by the time you read even just one chapter of this book, you will have a new perspective on life, and whether you practice the things I've learned through my life or not, it will give you perspective. And that is enough to change your life forever. And then it goes on, starts to get into my life. Really, that was starting from chapter 2, but I might make that chapter, might make it the start of the book. So anyways, I'm doing that. My team sent me this like fucking 20-page thing to like look over for the new website. So I'm just doing that. Yeah. I got the log there. It's pretty much what I've been doing for like the last 6-ish hours. Just doing a lot of shit. And couldn't be happier, man. But I am getting a little bit sleepy. It might be time to go to bed, wake up tomorrow, and get back to work. And then tomorrow we'll go to the gym, tomorrow night. So I'll probably include that inside this vlog as well. And try to get, a few days worth of footage inside one vlog. So maybe you'll get like a vlog every like 5 days, depending on what's going on. I was also thinking of doing some new content downtown, but I'll talk more about that later. As for right now, I just wanted to start the video, and probably the next time you see me will be when I wake up.
Turns to his men like he's about to give an order.
It is now 24 hours later since I last saw you guys, but 2 seconds since you last saw me. I didn't end up going to the gym. I've just been working all night. The Discord has blown up for Theory Sabers. There's like 400 people already. I reviewed and edited and unboxed the Dark Lord ROTJ, as well as the brand new 7th font package, the EU font package. That took a while, but holy shit, it's the coolest pack we've ever offered. And this one's made by Mythomics. Now I'm uploading the lore video for today, which will be out in 2 hours. It's 5:47 a.m. I didn't even get to read any of my books today. Just been working all day. Did a couple reactions on the gaming channel for about 2 hours earlier. And apart from that, just been doing a ton of work and stuff like that for the new website. Because there's a whole bunch of stuff that like I need to go through, like everything, and just check and be like, hey, this needs changing. We got to fix this. Let's add that. How about preparing for my meeting on Monday for Vader 2 with, I don't want to get into details. I'm going to keep it quiet until it's done. Going through the video, this one's pretty cool. It's about Order 66 and George explaining Order 66. It's pretty sick. It's got a badass thumbnail. And yeah, oh, and so I'm now officially throwing my name in the hat for doing AI stuff. Not for Vader, but just little projects like what we've been seeing with Beggar's Canyon, with Skywalker Stories, with Star Wars Tales Untold, and kind of trying to create my own stuff as well with my boy that I just recently hired, who I'm like so fortunate to have found him. So there's that. And then just coordinating a whole bunch of stuff with the team, making sure everyone has tasks for when I go to bed, for new stuff for the new site. A lot of little things that I want improved. It sounds like a lot, but it's not really. That's it. And then, so when we'll see you next, we'll be probably at boxing, which is in almost 14 hours. So I'm gonna finish this, upload it, eat a little bit of food, go to bed probably by 7, wake up probably by 2:30, freaking putter around, and then get ready for boxing, and come home, probably do a live stream, because I bet we're gonna have some reaction stuff to do, probably around like 10 p.m. or something like that. So we'll throw a Theories Arcade live stream or whatever. Back to more work, dude. I can't wait. I'm so excited. I'm so thankful to be alive. I'm so happy to be doing this. So much shit to do, so many goals to crush. Fucking Band-Aid keeps opening up. And yeah, so gonna absolutely do my best this year. We're gonna dominate. See you at boxing.
And I can put you in.
Let's go. Kind of fucked me up. Look at that. I already feel so much better. Holy shit. I was feeling pretty dizzy. Figs. I'd say figs and mango. Probably my favorite fruit in the world. Especially mangoes from Maui. Alright. It's amazing. 7 years since I've been in Maui. And I think once Vader 2 is done, I can start focusing on living my life a little bit. I'm not gonna get into details, but I'd say since 2020, my life has been, let's call it character development. Now I'm gonna shower, and then I'm gonna get to work. January 11th, 1:55 a.m. currently, and I'm going through the brand new site, which is supposed to launch on Monday. And right now I'm combing through the whole thing. So one of the things that we've added is on the page for font packages, we've now offered a quick demo that we have, especially like edited and spliced, to make you like know what you're buying really without having to like watch the video. So you have the full demo video of me going through it, but now you have individually, you can click like, hey, what does this sound like? Oh, sweet. All right, so what's Evil Fool? General, Little Green Friend, OB3, 1, Tragedy, Y Works. So I'm literally like, I'm just going through everything, so I got to leave a feedback to my team that you can't click on Ion, you can't demo Tragedy or Tuscan, but so yeah, it gives you like a nice demo of what it actually is going to sound like, so you know what font pack you want. Now I'm going to give you a little quick demo as well of the EU pack, which is our brand new one that we're launching a week after the site. Check it out. Ooh. So that one's got like 20 fonts. So I mean, this is by far, like, it's taken us about 1.5 years to make this site, but it is by far the most user-friendly and satisfying to check out, satisfying to use, and just browse the site and shop, or even window shop, for a Saber company that I've ever seen on the market, and that is constantly what I'm trying to do. It is just so visually pleasing, and it's taken literally 1.5 years and a lot of money, a lot of time. You know, we've missed out on a ton of stuff because the website we currently have is not as great as this one by any means, like not even comparable. And even on the back end of stuff, like, you know, optimization, SEO, analytics, to be able to like see who's track the customers and stuff like that, and then also like the usability on the current site. In my opinion, it's okay, but it's far from great. Like, even I get frustrated like having navigated around that thing, and sometimes like the search bar, you have to like go to different pages to find a search bar. Like, no, this is all streamlined. The account, the user account that you can make, very easy. We are also creating, you know, like a points system as well, which I've never seen offered, and I announced that about 5 months ago. But again, these things take a lot of time, just like Vader Episode 2. You announce a date, and then it's always like 6 months plus after that. So I'm done announcing dates. We have a nice merch tab now. Oop. If you want to search, you can search. The search feature now doesn't take you to a new page. It just opens up on the side. And again, I would love to show you, but I just want to keep it under wraps. And it just opens it up on the side there, whatever screen you're on, so you can just type shit. And like, look, I'll type in, yeah, so basically just going through everything, man, and perfecting. And then of course, once you do launch, there's going to be, you know, tons of bugs and stuff like that too. But that's the name of the game, you know. It's constantly perfecting, no matter what you do. And it's going to be a long road to get to actual functional perfection, but you know, we're literally almost there. Like, this site is just so, it is so good, bro. The homepage, choose your path, and then Now as for the hoodies, these have been selling like freaking crazy. Thank you so much, guys. We just sold out of some new size. Like, we have sold out, and then we have also sold out of the next batch for some sizes, because those are already in like pre-order from just overflowing before we could like shut the gates. So we have placed a second order and a third order of new batches. And if you like these ones, just wait till you see the the new design that we have coming for yeah, it's sick. We're doing a full set. So we're doing the hoodie set, and then we're doing also the sweatpants. So it's gonna be like a full tracksuit. Dude, it looks sick. And then we're gonna eventually release the pants for this too. So it's like an all-over print. Same materials. You have that terry cloth interior. It's 100% cotton. It's got that little bit of stretch, and it's gonna have the patch on it as well, but not in an annoying place. It's gonna be like right above the, actually at the bottom of the right pocket. So it's gonna look real good. Yo. Oh, eventful few days, bro. I'll tell you that much. There was a leak in my garage roof. There's a portion of it that just like came down, literally just fucking started leaking all over the gym stuff. So we're headed to the gym. Gonna get some shit done. A little bit of squats. See some friends there. And then my truck died. So ever since I put a whole bunch of like new shit in my truck, it just keeps dying. So I gotta take it in tomorrow, back to the shop, and see what they did. See what they fucked up. But it's a good thing I got one of those starters, like those jumpers. This truck's dope and all, but like I need a new truck, man. I need a nice new truck. Cause this is just like, the seats just smell moldy now whenever it gets wet out. It's kind of a dog truck, and like, it's dope, but there's just too much shit that I've done to it now. So I have a shit ton of footage for you guys from the last 2 weeks leading up to this. So I don't know how I'm gonna edit it, but we're either gonna do it like this and then go to the gym, and then I'm gonna show you the last 2 weeks leading up to a whole bunch of stuff, including the new site launch. Or I don't know. We'll figure it out. Hopefully this truck doesn't die when I'm at the gym. I'd have to start it. But the thing is that it's so tall that I would need like to step on a fucking a booster seat or something. Fuck. Let's crank some tunes and get to the gym. Oh, great. So I'm like, why am I gonna do more reps? I'm already warmed up. I'm ready to go to a top set for today, which is 3 plates for 5. Nothing crazy, and see how I feel with that, and then go from there. And knock on wood, I've never injured myself on squats because I don't ego lift when I do squats. And I also don't go above a certain rep range. So I like to start with the bar, then I go to 1 plate, then I go to 2 plates. Sometimes if I'm even feeling stiff, I'll go to 1 plate and a quarter, do like 5 reps, and then go from there. And really through the warm-up, it's not so much to just get ready for the lift for your top set. Every day is different, every night of sleep is different, every time you eat during the day, you might eat different things, your hormones, whatever. Every day is different. So through the warm-up is where I kind of really gauge my body to see where I'm gonna take this workout. If I'm going to go for a higher rep range at a lower weight, or a higher weight at a higher rep range, or a higher weight, lower rep range. And really the warm-up is what I want you guys to focus on when you're lifting, to really gauge how your body is that day. Sometimes you push through it and you get into injury. Sometimes you push just the right amount and you're okay, and you get a great workout in. And sometimes you find it's better to just step off the gas, relax a little bit, maybe don't train as heavy or as many reps that day, and save it for a better day. And that, my friend, is called longevity. That's called being realistic, not ego lifting. Maybe losing the battle for the day, but winning the war. In terms of, okay, I didn't lift like crazy today, but I get to come back and train 2 days from now, or tomorrow. It is 6 in the morning. Just finished a 3-hour meeting going through a whole bunch of logistics and things for Theory Sabers, and bro, my brain is kind of fried now. But before we go to bed, ran out of bowls. Late night. I don't even know can I even call this late night? If you think I'm like lying or some shit. 5:58 in the morning. I haven't gone to bed yet. I've been working all day. I hit squats, and then I just got out of a intense 3-hour meeting with two of the probably most intelligent guys I have ever met. We're all around the same age. What can I say? Think faster, or you won't keep up. Fucking hell. And I like to think I'm a pretty smart guy. I'm pretty quick. But sometimes you just get into a room with a bunch of guys that are just very high level thinkers and in fields that you don't understand particularly. It's a fun time. I like being challenged. Like my brain being challenged. Okay, so you take your vitamin, you take your protein powder, and then you take your 6.5%. We don't do fat free, we're freaks. Got a high protein, delicious meal. It's a little bit too runny. I should have probably added either more protein or less yogurt, but all right, well, that's the end of the vlog. I'm gonna eat this and I'm gonna go to bed. No, I still have to upload tomorrow's video. All right, love you guys, good night. What's up, guys? I just woke up. It's 4:15 in the afternoon and I am late to deliver my truck to the place that's gonna fix it or diagnose it. Let's see what's going on with it. So, yeah, I guess we're just gonna be truckless for a little bit and we're gonna see what we're gonna get up to. So they wanted to keep the truck overnight because they want to run some diagnostics. Personally, I think it's the drone. I think the drone's clapped. And I think it's just sucking battery. So, bro, I gotta change my sleeping schedule, man. I don't look good. I look like shit. Yeah, fuck. I'm like sacrificing health now at this point for work and just getting a little too much done, which is good, but I feel like my life is not balanced anymore. I'm just focused so much on work, and I gotta fix my sleep, prioritize my health a little bit more. I know you can't see it now because I was recording, but I guess I didn't hit the record button. But over there on that corner is Planet Fitness, and it used to be Indigo Books. And when I was a kid, my parents used to drop me off there all the time, and they'd go about their duties and whatever they needed to do for work. And I would just spend like the whole day there just reading. Just going through different sections, different book sections, and reading books, autobiographies, mainly the computer section, and mythology. I really was captivated by Egyptian mythology. I was just so drawn to it. And, you know, the odd time my mom would be like, okay, yeah, let's buy a book. But there was one book in particular called Visually Teach Yourself HTML, and it was pretty sick. I would teach myself HTML. I would literally read the book, and it was such a fantastic book. I don't know what happened to that series. I don't know if they're still around, but yeah, that was a good time. I'd spend all my time in bookstores.